Well, hi folks. I wanted to show you this old apple tree we have on our property here. Let me tell you a little bit about this. This tree is probably somewhere in the neighborhood, I'm going to say of 120 or so, 150 years old. When I was a boy, it was huge and had very high branches. Always used to give a bunch of little green apples that never really amounted to much. Had to keep the cows away from it so they wouldn't eat too many apples. Well, it's been declining ever since, of course, and about 4 years ago, a main branch here broke off in a windstorm. So I cut up the branch, of course, for firewood and was going to cut the tree down. I never got around to doing so, and lo and behold, some of these small branches on the top blossomed, and I got about, I think we got maybe a dozen apples that year. What I did was I decided, okay, let's see what it'll do. So I sprayed it throughout the summer. And the apples came in and they were a good size. Now, this variety, I believe, is an old-fashioned summer Rambo. It's more of a baking apple. It's not as much of, not as sweet for eating. And the apples mature, say, late August. It's an early September. It's an early apple. So I thought, well, let's see how long it'll live. So each year I've been pruning it back, and then I spray it in the summer. And each year since then, over the past 4 years, except for the 1 year we had a late frost that killed all the blossoms, I've gotten about, maybe 3 dozen to 50 or so apples off of it. It's enough to make a few pies, some apple sauce, and this year again, you can see, if you look close right up there, let me zoom in a little bit here if I can, that it's just starting to blossom. Now I don't know how many more we're going to get out of it. It's just the very beginning of it, so maybe we'll end up with a whole bunch more. I know this tree's going to die within probably 10 years. There's nothing I can do about it. You can see the whole stump is about shot. But what I'm hoping to do is maybe get a seedling started to have it grow for another generation. So we'll see what happens, but I'll give you an update later in the year. You can see the apples growing on it. So yeah, I was ready to get rid of it, but it's got a few more years of life left in it. So, and the apple pies are great that we get from it. So thanks for watching.